Hello everyone, I was on my way of cleansing some corrupted islands, but look what I found. This island even comes with custom statues which look pretty damn sick. I haven't seen this one before, so I guess let's go exploring a little. This could be one of those wonder islands. I don't think they added them during this update, but there was one that I hadn't seen yet. When there's so many of the faces up here. What's that? Not just a wind gem. I will admit, this actually looks pretty cool as well. It's a rug? We can place them like that? I did not know that. Also, the wind gem was more special than I thought. I was thinking of the wind crystal, which we have a ton of, but not the wind gem. Bunch of tombs. And one that is open so we can see inside. We'd really like this grass. It looks like we can go up or down. Guess let's go down first, because, like, there's only so much we get. Oh. We need the actual cure for this place. I have a stronger dose? I don't think that is particularly the cure, though. That's pretty nice. Goes outside. Glowing crystal. Up even higher. There's just a bunch of boxes in here. Yeah, seems it. But there's also a chest. Can we see anything from outside, I wonder? Oh, there is this little chilling spot. And then at the tippy top, there is another chest. And doesn't have great loot though, but some clean water is quite nice. Alright, I'm gonna put on the better coating and see if we can bash through the basement there. Alright, just because I don't want to waste the coating on this blade, because it is quite new, I just made another one, and we applied this coating to it. This is such a random small little island too. I did not expect it to have something cool. Oh, it did work. It gets really dark down here though. Let's go check this out. Oh. We got some enemies. Come on, small fry. Okay, this coating, I guess, is weaker against them, because I used to do this in one hit and they'd be dead. Some sharp stones. Guess we'll take that. We may as well also take the crystal lamp. That is the last of our paper for now, though. Another one of the windstone gems. Well, I will admit, the loot from this place wasn't the greatest. But it was really cool to see. I think the coolest are these statues, and sadly, we cannot sketch these. It'd be super sick to have those. This island also has something that all the other wastelands don't have. This one has a building on it. The heck is this? We have to fix up the beams? Yeah, we have to fix the support beams. I noticed in another place as well, there was some stuff on the ground. Like some rubble that we had to clear out. That is one of them that I did skip. This does not look like fixing supports, man. That's just straight up destroying it. Oh, look at that. That was covered in it. So we kind of need this coating now. Okay, then I definitely do not want to waste it. It seems like we cleared everything that we needed to clear with this. I'm going to put it back. If you're interested to see where this is on this quadrant right here. I also started growing some stuff. Just because we needed it. My plan for today is to make a ton of progress. I basically want to get through, probably to the red sand area, to the desert looking place. So this one is going to be a bit faster paced than usual. So with that being said, I see you guys when there's something interesting to show. Alright, this island has something different again. Corruption Groves. I mean, it isn't something super cool, but it's pretty interesting that they change it up so much already. Seeing that this is, like, still in the first biome after all. Right, I'm at the next life tree. This one seems to be protected, which means we're gonna have to get the other sword out again. Good thing I didn't use all the coating up. There we go. Heal the island. Let's go down the tree and claim our prize. Insight has been gained. Okay, now we actually see the next tab, I guess. We can also get into wall sails, which is something we need. Actually, I saved one of the sailing points for that. Interesting, so the thing that we've been using, the fungicide, in order to get rid of a lot of the, like, corruption here, it has its own brewing stand, which we only got now because we unlocked this one. But we had to get... I don't get it, man. We needed that fungicide in order to actually cleanse this tree. I mean, I guess technically there's one more in this biome. If that one also has a protective barrier, then what happens if you used up that coating? You'd be screwed, man. Alright, this is the final life tree in the area. In the Emerald Island biome, that is. Seems like this one is fine, so I guess I could have gotten this one first. Along the way, though, I have seen more of those protective spots, and it seems like there is one on the actual way down here, too. Yup. And it is the stronger coating, alright. That actually makes me wonder, though. Let's say we get infusion. I just need some paper real quick. Right, experiment on infusion or extraction. Not infusion, I mean. May as well get dry milling as well, I guess. Now we require items we don't have, like honey, tomatoes. I think tomatoes are gotten in the next biome. And I guess these brownish mushrooms are probably from when you use this black fungicide on the enemies. So let's see, can we... No, we cannot make anything in there. We're gonna learn. And we have a distiller. But that's still not the brewing lab. We would need to get one more for that. What this... My base is getting a little too full, man. Alright, so let's say we do this, right? What do we get from this? The Mictor Cure. Can we put this on our sword? Oh, yeah, we can. Alright. Might be a bit of a waste. I'm gonna take my other sword with me just in case. But I want to test out if this cure is stronger than the tiny dose. Oh. Well, we fell through, which means it works. Okay, so we just need the actual cure part. We don't need the next tier just yet. Now we gained another insight. That is the max amount we can get for this biome. It didn't really unlock anything new though, because we need at least 5. And we will have to make it straight for the clouds now. For the wind barrier. I do think we need a wall sail for that though. Also, something interesting to note is the wind doesn't point us towards the next location now. So you only have this wind stream in the same biome. Yeah, wall sails are required to get for the jet stream. Alright, well... I need to dump some inventory stuff because it is full. Alright, we ran into kind of the issue where we require that gear thing. And I kind of forgot how to make it. Because it's not in one of the recipes that I have. Alright, so, from what I really quickly read online, what we need is Mictor grease, as well as carved wood. There we go, that makes the wooden cogs. Let's craft a couple of those. Now we should be able to build a loom. And with the loom, we can create cloth. And then with the cloth, we can make better sails. Alright, that was quite a bit of extra work, but we did it. Let's go through the jet stream. Which is also a lot more stormy than it used to be. By the way, it should be a lot easier nowadays to get through here, because this is a very small island, compared to what I used to have. Yep, and we very easily made it. Seems like this quadrant has 2 of the big interesting points of, well, interest. Right, so I figured out why this one has 2 of them. The special location here is one of the Wonder Islands. I guess they have been marked on the map now when you enter the sector. That's pretty nice. Meaning the pyramid we saw earlier was not a Wonder Island, that was just a regular one. It does look like, though, we're going to need that new fungicide for this one. The stronger dose doesn't work here. That is fine, I did find a bunch more on one of these islands. We also got different fiber from this area. I'm guessing the biomes now are a bit more unique, which is what they were planning to do before launch. But it makes me wonder if we're gonna see new enemies here. Oh, well, things look different here. These bulbs are different. Oh, what the heck is this? This is one of the new enemies, I guess? But they do have, like, unique enemies in these biomes. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, wow, this really did a lot then, this update. They already made the biomes feel more unique as well. Because the bulbs look different, the infection itself actually looks different too. Oh, I found a tiny ship. Like an actual, like, ship island. That's pretty nice looking. And it comes with a key. Oh, and pumpkins. Ah yes, we're back at what is probably my favorite build you can find in-game. Like, the city is cool and all, that you find later on, but I really like the simplicity of this house. Then there's a bunch of wind turbines, which, you know, I like. So I found a peculiar island. There is this orb right here. And then you can see sailing knowledge sticking out of the ground. And it's also infected. But I couldn't really find, like, where to put the orb. So I went into camera mode. There is this underground section. This corrupted thing is, like, in the wall. I think something messed up here. Because you cannot get to this underground section either. I still don't actually see where to put the orb. But a lot of this stuff is a bit messed up now. Alright, I found a wasteland with something new again. These things are buried leeches. Get a pull one. God, that takes a while. Alright, calm the hell down, man. I guess that's all we had to do. Alright, that was pretty funny, I guess. I've noticed something quite interesting in this area. There was this huge wonder island once upon a time. And it seems like they kind of split it into multiple floating islands. Like that church and this building, they were once part of the same area. Or the same island. Don't know why they did that. My best guess is that they just wanted to separate the challenges from one another, maybe. Right, I made it to another Tree of Life location. This is the first one in this biome, and it does look a little different. There's a leaf path to this inside. But either way, this also unlocks a full new tier of stuff we can mess around with. Which is the pyrologic stuff. We can now connect windmills up to things. And it also unlocked the Sportox terrarium. That's the 6th insight gained. Unlocks the linen sails. That is what we're going to need in order to pass the next wind stream, or the jet stream, or whatever it was called. It does seem like the next life tree will also give us some in the main category. Might even be the last one, to be fair, that we, like, need in order to unlock stuff. Yeah, even in this one. Yeah, guess I'll see you guys over there. And this is one of the puzzles I haven't really done before. I specifically had to make a bow and arrow for this. I never use it. There we go. This island, I don't really know what it is. But I have to get 4 orbs, so I'm guessing this was one of the major islands. I haven't seen it before. The other orbs are pretty simple. I just go out to each side, kind of grab it. It's also kind of laggy in this area, I will admit. So sorry for that. Oh yeah, there is a... Well, it's kind of broken, but... Go check this out, see what we get. The large Emberstone Resonator. We get anything else special? We got this thing. Don't know if we can do anything with that. It might be part of a puzzle or something. Might have to do with all this, doesn't it? One of those targets? Nope, it's not. It's probably some pyrotechnic stuff. I'm not the greatest at. I don't really see anything that can be unlocked, so... Time to get out of there. There was another problem, actually, I ran into. That is gonna need a solution right this moment. Has to do with the Wasteland Island. This particular seal requires the new cure variant of the Sportox. Now this kind of sucks because we don't have it unlocked yet, because it's made in the distiller. And the distiller is 2 whole research points away. Now I think we can get that. All we have to do is make 1 more of these bottles for Infusion 2 and then get 1 more of those samples. Like, I've been making these big cures, and I've been growing these. By now with the cure, we can get the cleansed Myctor example. So let's get that. That has been researched. This one, I'm guessing we need to go to the next biome for. However, with that actually unlocked, we can now get Sportok's Brewing Lab. If we build that, wow, we can actually do it. Oh yeah, we also need just a pumpkin, that is good. We can make these by ourselves now. And that is all we need in order to get Infusion 2. For this one, for Infusion 3, we also need to go to the new area. We also need a lot more of the corruptions, that's crazy. Oh no, we need 3 of them? This is just for the terrarium, damn. Oh, that sucks, majorly. Well, I guess, there we go. Place it down over here. Put that stuff on there. This one sucks. We do still have, I think, enough areas, maybe? I would have to come back here. That's the thing that sucks about it, I guess. Alright, well, let's hope we find some more of those corruptions. And then in the meantime, I guess I'll be farming tomatoes. Alright, there's gonna be a bit of a change of plan. I did just get to an Atlas spot, which unlocked the linen sails, which is fantastic. So I'm gonna build one of those up. And honestly, maybe even a second one. This will allow us to get through the jetstream. I think we're going to need probably quite a few things for this one anyway, as we're nowhere near the amount of corruption anomalies. And we're kind of close by here anyway, to the next big location. And then we can kind of circle back later, and hopefully we find enough stuff here in order to unlock this. It's going to be less far, I think, in total, because we're also going to have the wind against us if we want to go back. So it just seems like a smarter idea, to be honest. Not really what I was fully planning to do today, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much, because I don't think we really need to unlock every single life tree. I think we only need to unlock 1 more, maybe 2 at most. We also really need to build a proper base soon, because this is getting kind of out of hand. I do have somewhat of a plan, I just need to work it out. We'll probably work on that in the next episode. This flax also doesn't really feel like growing or something. Wait, there's no storm barrier? Ah, there we go. I was just gonna say. Well, again, this shouldn't be such a huge problem, as this isn't a huge island, so the only problem is it's kind of pointy at the bottom. It seems to be fine. Looks like we made it out of the thick of the storm. And we're completely out of it now, sweet. And then we have all of these islands to deal with. I do quickly want to check out the enemies here. I imagine the rest is going to be kind of similar. Right, and also forgot we had to drink water here quite often. Let's see, this is one of the corrupted islands. What I've noticed in the other place is that there was 1 extra enemy, but the rest was still kind of the same. It looks like they have the same here. I'm guessing they were still working on the enemies themselves. These bulbs look different though. There we go. Man, that took ages. But hey, we made it to the Red Cliffs biome, so that's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this update, but it's, the frame rate is dropping drastically. Especially on these, like, these bigger areas. But this looks pretty much the same. I think they mostly changed stuff early game. It seems to be less so in later places. But let's check out this one last thing. Is there anything special we need to do here? Corruption nods is something I haven't seen. I'm guessing that's this. Does it go anywhere? Is that the point? Do we just follow it? Use a torch to burn it down. Okay. Thank God the book says it. I would have never thought of this. There we go. We lit it ablaze. And now it's slowly going away. That is a lot of corruption nods, but I guess it does look like taking out a fair few too every time we burn one. You're gonna need so many tools every time you get to one of these places though. I really wish there was like a second hotbar. But alright, now that we made it to this new biome, I'm gonna be leaving it over here. In the next episode, what I would like to do is make some more progress to getting everything unlocked, pretty much. Also set up a base. I think that's just gonna be the big thing. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everyone.